It's fairy time, and today we're playing MPQ with Falcon as Captain America, or as I like to call him, Falcon America. Now, Falcon became Captain America when Steve Rogers decided it was time to retire, and he gave his shield to the Falcon, who brings the best of Falcon with the best of Captain America, resulting in 3 powers: the Wings of Liberty, the Aerial Avenger, and the Dive Bomb. The first power we're going to look at is the Wings of Liberty, which has a power cost of 9. Now this affects all the yellow tiles, and when played, they all become protect tiles. The only difference between levels 1 and level 5 is the strength of the tile. Now, if you're looking for a lot of protection, then you want it at level 5. For the way I play Falcon, each and every time, I keep them at level 3. I get a little added protection that's multiplied by how many there are, and they do boost over time, as you will see with the blue power. Now, of course, the blue is the Aerial Avenger, and this is where Falcon is diving to protect his teammates. This is a passive power. Every time you match a blue, this takes effect. At levels 1 and 2, it increases the strength of a special tile. At levels 3 and 4, it affects one special tile, but it also decreases a countdown timer by 1. At level 5, which is my preferred setting, it increases the strength of 2 special tiles and decreases a countdown tile. Finally, we have the Dive Bomb, which is Falcon's attack tile. Now, this works with a power cost of 14, and there is a base damage, which happens regardless of the yellow. But if you have yellow protect tiles, it will do damage for every yellow protect tile. And as you can see by this, at level 5, it does 4.2 times the amount of damage. In a boosted Falcon, I've done up to 40,000 damage, but you can easily do 20,000 damage with him at his normal levels. We are playing in the Shield Simulator, and our Falcon America is configured 355, and our teammates are Scarlet Witch and Spider-Man Black. And we are playing against today Old Man Logan, Iron Man 40, and Thor. Now, I like to eliminate Thor early on. Her stun can be deadly, and her red can really pack a punch. Now, Scarlet Witch, she introduces the countdown tile to produce the pink tiles, or purple as they call it, and this gives us an opportunity to use the Aerial Avenger, and you can see that it reduces the countdown tile. Now, this combination is not going to produce a lot of special tiles, so we're really using the Aerial Avenger to reduce those countdown tiles. And this is important when you have a regenerating character like Old Man Logan, that when you start to attack him, you can keep producing the pink for Scarlet Witch, and you can keep him stunned. So you can see we're moving right along. One of the reasons that I like to play my Spider-Man Black is, 1, he uses the blue that I'm using for the Aerial Avenger, and also that Scarlet Witch is using. So you're making use of the blue tiles with all 3 characters. I also like him because, as a 5-star, he does a lot of match damage. And you can see he does have a 1-turn stun with his blue. And we have eliminated Thor, and Iron Man is to the front while Logan is stunned. Now, your greatest danger playing against Iron Man 40 is, I think, his yellow. It is very powerful, and his yellow will definitely be a factor if it is producing AP for the other team. And now you see, we still have Logan is stunned. So we're doing some damage. He's not able to use his strike tiles against you. Alright, so we want to keep him stunned as much as possible, and that's why we're using the Aerial Avenger. So as you can see, we're going to keep Scarlet Witch's her pink, going off so that we can stun him for those 5 turns. And it is a significant stun. Combined with Spider-Man's black-blue, you can keep Logan stunned for a lot of the time. Because as you can see, even without a team to support him, he is regenerating every turn. So the more you can keep him stunned, the more you can avoid that. And as we watch, once again, that Aerial Avengers produces the pink, and now we can stun Old Man Logan for the 5 turns. And he still has over 20,000 health. There's not a lot of red on the board to use, so we're kind of depending on Spider-Man's blue, because there's not a green match in sight either. So we're going to use that blue. And remember, with Spider-Man Black, his blue does twice as much damage if a member of the opposing team is stunned. And it doesn't matter who produces that stun. So being stunned by Scarlet Witch still gives him that double attack with his blue. So it really does make a good synergistic combination. Now, we're going to play this team again. Going to heal Spider-Man Black because he took some damage. He's in the forefront a lot, so he will. And this time we are playing Old Man Logan, Iron Man 40, and Peggy Carter. Now, even though Iron Man 40 is red and blue along with Peggy Carter, a lot of people play, again, as I said, Iron Man 40 for his yellow. And so you want to employ those stuns to keep him from generating AP for his team. Now remember that Peggy Carter's yellow can greatly increase the cost. So you want to eliminate her first. And again, we're using the Aerial Avenger to reduce the countdown tile. He's also good with someone like Iron Fist or Luke Cage, who produces a single strike or attack or protect tile, because every time you play that Aerial Avenger, it strengthens him. And if you have a special tile in an out-of-the-way place and there's a lot of blue on the board that you're playing, you can be doing some significant protect or extra damage to the other team because of that Aerial Avenger. So again, the same strategy. We're using Spider-Man Black to produce as much damage as possible. Scarlet Witch, we want her stunning people. And now we are employing Falcon's yellow, and then he does his dive bomb and completely wipes out Iron Man 40, because that damage is the base damage plus damage for every single protect tile. And as you can see, Old Man Logan is not able to do a lot of damage because of those protect tiles. So that's going to help. Again, anything that keeps your team alive longer and kills the other team faster. So this is where that strengthening comes into play here. And again, it can be a significant factor in keeping your team alive, or with those countdown tiles. And with Scarlet Witch, again, the ability to keep an opponent such as Logan that regenerates stunned as much as possible is what you want to do. And as you can see, we still have a protect tile out there. So anytime he matches blue, that single protect tile is getting reinforced. one of my rules is anytime you have a 5 match on the board, you play that before you do anything else. And that gave us enough pink to stun him, and that doubled the power of Spider-Man Black's blue attack. And it becomes a very simple matter then to take Old Man Logan down. He's a very powerful character, but again, if you're using the stuns, you've got the protection, and you've got the added damage from Spider-Man Black. Makes it look easy. And that is Falcon America. I think he is a vastly underappreciated character, but with the right characters, he is a very powerful asset. This has been a Fairy Time production, and I hope you enjoyed it.